The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs. Where it's win or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in week one, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, I think both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
2 of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This return makes it up to the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Go! Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then catch... on. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throw left side, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And a man is there to knock that away. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On the draw, this is Johnson. And he's brought down for a loss. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just... Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Coming up here. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Looking for a throw here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll send their tight end right. Robinson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Running with Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
Let's go now.
To throw it on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up. Cutting in. To throw here on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw now. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 2nd and 3 now. Putting the tight end in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Chargers are on the move here. They'll throw it again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. He's got it. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after the impressive drive... They are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17 at the 25-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. And they catch up to him, but not. He's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From midfield now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. He'll throw it yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We had 2 great games yesterday, and we're just getting started here. The first of...
Well, I hope... Lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return. Bring him down inside the 30. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain. Down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 36. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They're throwing it. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 are under Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Robinson on the inside give. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Throwing now from the gun. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. From the 48. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Here we go, Shaq.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
This time he's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's got a man left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can... From the 26 on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Finds the in route, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
It is caught left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Setting up a throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll try and throw it here. Getting out to his left. Took off with it again. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. ETN on the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. Juke the defender. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And this one does not go far. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They give to Johnson on the option. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His 1st effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chargers losing by 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. What? Type the 1st on 4th down. Here he is to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Throwing now. No place to go, so he just threw it away. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll run it with Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.